It's Week 7 of the National Football League, and we'll see the dynamic Justin Fields. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Steelers and the Jets on Sunday night primetime.
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Matt Prater ready to get this one going. And we're underway on Sunday night. Calvin Austin on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And bringing them out, a fourth-year quarterback and capable dual-threat producer from Ohio State, Justin Fields.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play, but a couple of interceptions, he's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
First snap, and Fields wants to throw. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. So second down coming up. Play action, Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Might just be a little late to get the ground game going, opening up this game with back-to-back passes. But when you come out of the gate slow and you put yourself behind the sticks, you really don't get into that rhythm you want to find early.
And it's a nickel look from the Jets. Third down. Shotgun snap to Fields. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So the Jets take the field for their first drive. They're led out by the four-time MVP who's been in this league since 2005, Aaron Rodgers.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. Steelers have it, headed the other way.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their second drive of the game. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. First down throw for Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
At the 24-yard line.
Off play action, it's Fields. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Wanted to get that one to Mike Williams. So they're left facing third and long. Fields out of the gun. Got Williams, and the ball is out! But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Touchdown for the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers take over first and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Another throw for Fields. This throw is caught. And he's brought down after a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Flushed out of the pocket. And this one does not go far.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Looks like they will indeed try it, 4th and 2. They do snap it. Here's Fields. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers parlay the turnover into a lead. George Pickens the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts at the 3. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. The Jets and Aaron Rodgers headed back out on offense. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York first down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Throwing on first down, Rodgers. Into the hands of Conklin. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Rodgers here from the gun. That throw finds Conklin. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hall. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And he carries it for a big gain that gets him down into the red zone. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. They go right back to Hall. And he'll go down here at the 16. This one goes for 3 yards. And it'll give the Jets a first down. Now looking to throw with Rodgers. He brings it in. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And in, touchdown, New York. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets tie this game 7-7. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Now Prater on to send it away. On the return, here comes Austin. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Steelers and George Pickens set for this next possession. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
Fields looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Completed here to Pickens. He's got a gain of 6 there. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 47-yard line.
From the 47. Rolling into enemy territory. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. They give to Harris from the gun. He's contained at the line for no gain. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Jets' 40-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. 2nd and 10 now. That's caught in stride by Freiermuth.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Taken in by Harris. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got them equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down. The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And he's been carrying a great campaign now into the heart of this season. He's hitting top 5 in rushing yardage. They've got first down from the 31. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Here's Hall once more. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Starts his return from the 23. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Steelers will take over possession. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And things are looking good to snap that 3-game losing streak that they came in on, Brock. They've got the lead here. This ball's caught by Pickens. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Steelers first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Fields on first down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. To throw is Rodgers. To the sideline, and Adams snags it. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Jets trying to make some noise before halftime. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Rodgers will look to throw. Throw finds DeMarcus Robinson. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. To throw, Rodgers. Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Throwing once again, Rodgers. The throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. The Jets take their first time out. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll throw again, Rodgers. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, New York. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Jets take a 4-point lead. Now Prater on to send it away. On the return, here comes Austin. Should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call. 1-844-MADDEN-1 and make your case. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Jets get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
The Jets headed out on offense late in this first half. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start with the football now.
And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. All set up now for 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. And he scores. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets will add to their lead at the end of the half. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Prater adds the PAT. And the Jets drive their lead to 11.
Steelers 10.
Now Prater on to send it away. Cordarrelle Patterson now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Steelers getting to take the field one more time here in the half. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
So at the end of 2, the Jets really playing road warriors here. They've got the lead. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate. Thanks very much. More from you and the old quarterback momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, where you see the final score there. Cortland Sutton, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, we say, so long, America. Hello, England, as we head over the Atlantic to check out the action in London, where it was the Jags serving as the home team who were able to come away with the victory. Trevor Lawrence leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. And lastly, on Monday Night Football, another doubleheader. Ravens-Bucks at 8:15 Eastern, followed by Chargers-Cardinals from the desert 45 minutes later.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Now Boswell on to send this away. Xavier Gipson now to return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. So to begin the 3rd quarter, the New York offense returning to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Got a man. Robinson has it. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 16 yards on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down, Rodgers. Roll left side, taken in by Adams. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Play action with Rodgers. Finds his target, Robinson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Again, Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
A pickup of 7, so they're looking at 9 yards to go now on 3rd down. Now Rodgers finds his target Hall. And this is down all the way to the 3. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, Rodgers. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Oh. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal. Hall's going to try to smash his way in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Jets push their lead to 18. Now Prater on to send it away. On the return, here comes Austin. Good looking return here, and he's got room. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Pittsburgh in its offense, all set to go. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Slot man motioned over. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. So that brings up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 5 DBs out there for the Jets. 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Fields. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's good for us Steelers. 1st down.
Man in motion out of the slot.
7-yard line.
1st down throw for Fields. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
All right, here we go. Second down. Another try following the sack. Completed here to Pickens. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Taken in by Harris. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Fields on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. He's on the move. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
From the red zone now. This finds Austin complete. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 15-yard line.
Fields out of the gun. He's on the move. He tucks it and takes off. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him 1st and goal.
That's another Pittsburgh Steeler. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Harris will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. No run with Harris. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the 2nd time around.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Gibson now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Jets headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Off play action, Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. And it sets up 2nd down. To throw, Rodgers. Coughlin brings it in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it's going to be their football coming up. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now it's Fields. Caught by Freiermuth. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 4. Freiermuth there to bring it in. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
That's caught in stride by Freiermuth. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They're now set for 1st and 10. Another throw for Fields. Austin's there to haul it in. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
And he gets this forward to the 19. Offense in the hurry up here. 1st down from the red zone. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. And this one doesn't go far. Offense up to the line fast. Fields on 3rd. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
All right, here we go, everybody. Big play for the Steelers as they go for 2. He's throwing for it. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Hall there to haul it in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 3 now. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Jets holding on to a field goal lead. 2nd and 3 now. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Hall running between the tackles. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. They give on second to Hall. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. Third down give to Hall. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
This will be a nice win for the Jets, who draw closer to it as they take a knee.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a road win for the Jets. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from Pittsburgh.